Hey everybody. Okay, let's go over, this is going to be the math video for week 1, day 3. So you'll need your morning work and also your daily practice. I appreciate you guys getting on and doing the best you can with the freckle assignments. Again, you know that there are a few old ones on there that aren't erasing for whatever reason. So if when you click on an assignment, it won't bring it up, then move on to a different one and just see what's available. Once you've completed them all, don't forget you can go in and do any of the domain practice. You can do your fact games, and once you get to the end and you've completed the entire week, those of you who want to go visit the Piggy store can do that. That would be fun. But make sure you finish all the things that you need to do first. Okay, so let's have your morning workout and also your daily practice packet, day 3. All right, let's zoom in a little bit here so that's bigger for you guys. Okay, so here we go. We're looking at this. We have the ruler. We need to know how many inches long is the nail. Okay, so if you want to get real particular, we can draw a line right straight down. Okay, so that's going to be 2. And if we had been in school together, we would have been talking about fractions on a number line. And if you've seen any of Mr. Rose's videos, he's gone over that. And that would have helped you realize that this is the half mark, and this little line right here would mean 1/4. So that nail is 2 1/4 inches. Next would be a line plot question. Use the data to complete the line plot. And line plots are also something that's fairly new to us as well. So here's what they've given you guys. They've given you a whole bunch of different fractions, and what you need to do is use this information up here to create a chart using this number line here. So what you do is you just choose one at a time. So like 2 1/2, I would find that spot down here on the line, and I would just add one small little X above the mark there, and I would cross that off to show I've completed that one. 3 1/4 is next. Again, I'd find that down here, put a mark on top of it. 3 1/2, put it there. 2 1/2. So we've already done 2 1/2. We've put 1 above it. So this one is just going to be like stacked right on top of it. We're going to stack those X's if you have multiples. 3 1/4. Again, stack it up there. 3 1/4. Keep stacking. 3 1/2. 3 1/2. See how they're like kind of staying nice and even also as I go across the board? That just helps make your work look really nice and easy to answer questions that you might need to use your number line for. Another 3 1/4. And wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, want to make sure I didn't mess that up. So anyways, that's what that would look like. There, you don't have any marks above 2 3/4 or above 3 because you didn't have any of those options up there. This is called a line plot. So number 3, Warren. Guys, funny story. My stepdad's name is Warren, so this is exciting. Warren is going on a trip at 3:25, so he's leaving at 3:25. He needs 15 minutes to pack. What time does Warren need to start packing so that he'll be ready to leave by 3:25? So here's what I'm talking about here. Okay, circling my numbers. At this point, you guys know, underlining my question. So he needs 15 minutes to pack. Those are kind of helping me out in understanding what like steps I want to take here. So to pack means I need to have 15 minutes prior to me leaving because I'm obviously not going to pack after I've left. So I need to figure out 15 minutes prior to 3:25, okay? And you would have done that in a few different ways, guys. You could have done 3:25 and subtracted the 15 minutes there. That could have worked out for you. And you would have known that he needed to leave at 3:10. Or you could have given yourself a nice drawing of a clock if you needed to. All right. Draw the hands, map it out, do the whole job. You know that, guys. Okay. So either way you needed to do that, that's totally fine. Or maybe you even used the number line. I'm just going to draw a quick line here, right? So we know that he needs to leave at 3:25. Sorry, that's hard to see, you guys. And then what we want to do is we want to jump back 15 minutes. So 5, 10, 15 minutes, right? 3:25, 5 minutes before that. 3:20, 5 minutes before that. 3:15, and then 5 minutes before that. 3:10. You squinting at your screens? That's really little. Anyway, 310, regardless of how you figure that out, you should have gotten 310. They're not indicating whether or not this is AM or PM, so there is no label technically for us to put on there. I mean, I think it's safe to assume that he's leaving at 3:25 in the afternoon. But I mean, I've left for trips early before, so. All right, guys, let's take a look at that word problem. Oh, I kind of started this a little bit here when I was looking at it before recording. Okay, so we have to make a chart here. Don't forget, that's what the directions say. Connor had, Connor had $500 in his bank account. Every month, $35 is taken out to pay for his gym membership. Does he have enough money to pay for a year of gym membership? So what I want to do here is just show how much money he has. So I'm going to kind of just go with a T-chart, okay? And then I'm also going to show the months. Okay, so we want to talk about how much a year would be. There's many different ways to finish this, guys, but I'm just going to show you one way. So in a month, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me see if I have a darker marker here that maybe you'll be able to see. I got it. Thanks, Mr. Buckingham, helping me out. All right, so here we go. We start with this much money. Every single month, $35 is taken out. So that means it's subtracted from there, okay? So honestly, you gotta do the work, people. Put it on the side of your paper. Can't do that, can't do that. We'll come over here. Okay, now we can borrow. That'll become 9. This will become 10. 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 3, 6. Okay, so in month 2, we'll have $465 minus another 35. If you keep it all nice and lined up like this, you don't have to rewrite every single time. You can just keep subtracting. Okay, so what we want to know is if he has enough money to pay for a whole entire year. So we have to keep just going on down. Okay, so I'm just going to zip through and kind of do this quickly. So 3, so we have 395. Okay, so keep doing each step all the way down. Keep subtracting till you get to month 12, and we'll find out how much money there is, guys. I want you to give me a nice comment below with how much you got and if he has enough money in his bank or not to do that. Okay, so I look forward to seeing that. If I would have done every single step, that probably would have been a long video of silence. So let's flip on over to our word problems in our daily practice packet. More importantly, let's check that off there. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to try to go pretty quickly through this, guys, so you don't have to sit for too long and listen to it. A certain dance class has 42 dancers. The teacher wants to place the class into 6 equal groups. Ooh, place them into 6 equal groups. Oh, look at that. I already know in my head I want to do some dividing, right? Which number sentence could be used to find the number of dancers that will be in each group? Okay, so really what we want to do is we want to figure out which one of these could help us find out what the missing number from our fact family is, right? We know we have 42 total dancers, okay, and we know we want to have 6 groups. So we know that there's a number here that's going to assist us with figuring out the rest. This will be how many people will be in each group. So you guys know at this point, given this, obviously, I'm sure you guys have figured out the other number here is 7, right? So what are the, write out what are the math sentences that will go with this set of numbers, right? The fact family. What am I doing here? 42, right? 7 times 6, 42. We can do 42 divided by 7 equals 6. 42 divided by 6 equals 7, right? So those are the math facts that go here. So now we're going to take a look over here and see which one is actually going to help us with this particular problem. We have 6 times 1 equals 42, and that obviously is over here. So that seems like a nice a nice option. Let's take a look at the rest. 6 divided by what equals 42? Not a chance, you guys. It doesn't even work out there. 42 plus 6. This doesn't ask us to add those two numbers together, so no way. 42 minus 6, same situation, you guys. A. Okay. Mr. Bachu bought 24 pounds of potting soil. Which sentence could describe the potting soil Mr. Bachu bought? A, he bought 6 bags that weigh 4 pounds each. So that would be, if we wanted to talk about that, 6 times 4, that could equal 24. That could be it. 5 bags that weigh 4 pounds each. 5 times 4 equals 20. Nope, doesn't look good to me. 4 bags that weigh 20 pounds. 4 times 20. Remember, 4 times 2. Bring over that 8. That doesn't work. 10 bags times 14. Ooh, easy fact. 1 times 14. Bring over that 0. That does not work. A. The store sells pencils in packages of 4. Zoe, who are they talking about? Let's get this right. Am I right, girlfriend? Bought enough packages to have 28 pencils. The equation below can be used to determine the number of pencil packages Zoe bought. 4 times 1 equals 28. What is the total number of packages that Zoe bought? This is a lot of words, guys, to ask you what goes in the blank. A lot of words to answer that question, right? So here we go. 4 times 6 equals 28. Well, no, 4 times 6 equals 24. 4 times 7 does equal 28. That's a good one. 4 times 24, no way. 4 times 32, not a chance. B. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Final check off there for day 3. Let's see.